Welcome one and all back to Court Farm here. It's September now, 7 AM last night. We started at 6. Doing this rather large corn harvest on 45. It's a wonderful change from root crops, although we've still got pretty big root crop harvests to do, with bigger equipment for that, so hopefully that's going to keep us in good stead and make it a lot quicker. Money on Court Farm's actually got more than we have now. Court Farm's got like £1,000 in its account. We've got 234. So nobody said this farming game was easy, did they? This lifestyle. Decided I've done the headland. I'm going straight through. Ooh, the sun is coming through my window and I can't see. I decided to go straight through the centre. Just gives a bit of space for any animals that need to escape out to the perimeters of the fields. A bit more ecological. I think I just missed a bit. But today, I say our money is low. The last episode I reported that we had got our loan down to 100,000. It's now at about 200,000. Something popped up in the sale, and I thought, let's go for it. And at the same time as saying let's go for it, I thought let's not only go for it, let's upgrade it as much as possible to the max. And we'll have to go and pick that up soon, because we've also got to sort out the selling of another piece of equipment. In fact, two. I think I'm gonna say goodbye to an old friend today. But I feel it's something that we need to do. I'll explain more shortly. I don't think it's going to be one of those things that you have to wait to the end of the episode to find out. I'll probably have to do it part way through because I'm going to need this new bit of equipment. But other news is we've got rain on the way, hence why I've started so early. Rain is on its way in. I think I'm getting the up and down in here. Rain due at about 9 o'clock, so we're going to try and get as much done as possible. That hopefully lets it dry out a little bit as well, the corn that we have harvested. And then we've also got, we're going to give a bit of focus to Court Farm to get some money in, because it cost an absolute fortune to lease that harvester. Not only was it 6,000, but leasing fees was another 4 or 5 grand on top. with the amount of time we'd used it for, and the amount of hours we were using it for. So as well as payment for the job, and obviously part payment for the leasing cost, they owe us quite a bit of money. So we're going to do some selling for them. Those straw bales, I don't think they need, really. They can just pick up bales off. We've got bales when we do the cows if needed. At the minute they definitely don't need all those bales, there's loads of them. So we're going to sell their straw bales for them. I've been and tended to the animals, top their food up. Top their food up and their and cleaned them out and everything. Sorry, the dog's just dropped his ball in my boot and couldn't get it in. Quite entertaining to watch. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. No, it's gone. Oh yeah, straw. We're going to sell all the straw. I think probably the home farm may as well sell theirs. I mean, they don't need the money, they're rich, but they don't spend anything, do they? And then the issue of with the root crops and where to store them is a tricky one. I looked on the mod hub, there's not a lot really without not a cheap temporary solution. I mean, if I've worked out that our beetroot's currently worth about £5,500 at the minute, spending 30-40 grand on a storage thing from isn't sensible really. We could flatten and dig some land out and then tarp over the top to keep them, which may be the case if I can't get them in a shed to stay safe. One of those things, I suppose. How big of a job have we got on here? Because the time is a ticking. Pretty big job. It depends when that trailer fills up. Although we have got the other trailer, the two trailers that we got for the lease, haven't we? The route contracts, they've lent us those, so we could sneak them in whilst we we could bring them over. Got room to get in much better now as well. They're dollied though, so that's a bit of a pain, but it's not too bad, is it? It could work. It's all about timing here. We need as much of this off as possible before the rain starts. It's only down the road at Court Farm. Maybe I should run and get it. We'll keep going for now. We'll keep on for the meantime. I don't think that's 50% full. It's probably about 50% full. So we've got a fair few lines still to take out. I don't think corn's not that big a yielder, is it really? Just sells well. I'm wondering if we should use all the leftover crop for making pig food as well. It depends if there's somewhere to sell it. Looks to have a think on. Right, I'll catch up with you shortly as the progress is made. And it was going so well, and then the rain started earlier than expected. Goddamn British weather. Literally going to keep going until it tells me off. Oh, we end up full. There we go. Right, I'll finish this run. Come back to that after lunch. I imagine we've still got all of this area to do. Plenty to get done. But if it started early, hopefully it'll finish early. There's no cover on that trailer, so it's not ideal. And hopefully it's not too bad a downpour. This header works well though, it's nice and cheap. I guess I should probably close everything up so the rain doesn't get in. Oh, rainbow. Beautiful. Right, I shall head over to Court Farm, start with their bales, I suppose. There is a lot of bales on here. A really large amount, which is not a bad thing. I mean, it's money, time consuming, but we did want something to do whilst the rain was on. I'm not too worried about straw bales getting wet. I mean, where I live, stacks of bales just left out in all elements for ages. Oops. Whoops. gonna need flipping. Luckily we've got a nice little bumper thing on here. Let's go to the top. Oops. Oh dear. Let's try it like that. Thinking it's because I wasn't straight with the fork. I will come back to when we got the first lot to be sold. See how much money we get off the first load. The first 20 bales, 150,000 litres, and we've only done that side of, well, over the side. Where am I going? Wee, steady, steady. Yeah, there's still loads to get off, so I'm quite interested as to. Ooh, yeah, that's a bit. That could do with flattening out a bit. Didn't need that up to now, which is good because once this rain's gone, oh yeah, broken Massey, the upgrade that was possibly not an upgrade. Where should we sell this? We'll take it to the nearest because it's about £34-35 per 1,000 litres, so not great. Probably nearer 34 with them being wet. But they're all pretty much the same price across the board from the look of it. We are on Court Farm's account, the big one, 1,175 quid. And nicely up on that top right side, it's showing a sunlight, which suggests it's on its way. Yes, that is good news. August was wonderfully sunny month. I don't think we had any rain at all, really. Is that the boat? That is boat, yeah. Right. Moment of truth. And a reward. About 5 grand. Oh, just a little bit more from the ones that have just dropped off. So that's not too bad for what's essentially a byproduct. They might have enough money to pay me by the end of this. Actually, no, to be fair, there's loads more trips to do. And as such, I will catch up with you in a bit. So 20 bales sold, 24 in total, so we're keeping 4 just in case they might need straw and things like that up here. It's not cost effective to take it down and do it. I hope these chickens can duck. And this rain does not look great. Just pop them. Nah. That's pretty much up against the wall. That'll do nicely. I'm just wondering, they've paid us for all of the work that we've been doing, which was a lot of money, but you know, moving those bales and selling them, sorting out the animals at the end of the month, the huge, and doing the baling itself, the huge harvest, and of course they had to chip in with a bit of money for the leasing costs. I mean, the leasing cost alone was 10 grand. So I split that 50-50 with them, which I don't think is too bad considering it was more than half of them that were using it. I'm just wondering about the milk, because I've got milk. How much is it selling for at the minute? 10,000 litres of it. But yeah, it's not too bad. Let's go for it. Long Meadow, Tall Trees, Bay 1. That's paying slightly over by £1 over the odds. Where's Tall Trees, Bay 1? They've got a decent environmental score now as well, so they'll get a bonus on that. Tall Trees, is that up here? We just been here? Bay 1. Alright. That makes sense, doesn't it? I'll get him a few quid in the pocket. We'll use this damage massey. Not many campers, which is unsurprising really. State of this, I don't think I've ever seen a... I've never had a vehicle completely break down, but I don't think I've ever seen a maintenance level this low. Put some lights on. The rain's meant to stop soon, but I bought a dollied. Tanker, didn't I? there. Although, do we need to get into there? Can we not fill it up from the side? Pull the hose over. That res, yes. It fills up quick, doesn't it? Turn it around out in this field. Not got any crops to destroy. Look at that sky. Well, I suppose that's what happens, isn't it? Especially in the UK. Yeah, this is struggling. The thing is, we need to save as much money as possible for the next harvest because we've got to pay for staff. I don't know how much that corn harvest will pay. I'm looking at that scar, I'm not sure. When it's gonna finish, because doesn't look like it's about to clear up. Oh, there's a path there. Really is coming down. Have to wait for the corn to dry out once it does stop. We don't want to be giving them a wet harvest. This is struggling. I'll be interested to see how bad it is on the way back once it's empty. What's the silage selling like? Because they've got loads of silage. Too bad, not too bad. September's not too bad, so maybe at some point we can get rid of all their silage once we've got some more processing. I've got lights on. Wow. It's like night time. I think I might should probably do the other 2,000 litres for them, and I might move shift home farms bales as well. Wowzers. That's decent. Well, I suppose, yeah, it's about 7,000, be about £7,500 that. That's going to do them very well. Right, I'm going to clear the rest of this, so I'm going to come back to you when the rain stops, because this is just running out of time and I want to show you my new toy. It's time. It's time we say goodbye to this old friend. As much as I like it and don't want to say goodbye to it. Just hoping I can keep this bale shredder balance in all the way to the store. The sun rapidly came out and dried everything off really quick. So no, stay on. Wow. So unfortunately this is going. It's worth too much money for what it is. I only really like it because of the sound. It's not too good at lifting things. Also, there's another tractor of ours that since we bought it, just struggles to start quite often, despite us spending quite a bit of money doing it. I'm not against the idea of getting another old shunter. But also, I'm very close to my download. About 99%. I've just had to download a few, remove a few mods to free up some space, and this is about 30-40 megs of space, and unfortunately we need that. Managed to get that field done, and it's, well, the trailer's full and there is some in the combine harvester as well, so we'll see what happens on the next journey that we're about to make. But we need the money in to try and balance the books up. This purchase is going to end up costing us about, I reckon, 50,000. It did cost 100,000, but when it came up, I couldn't really say no to it. I might be quite tempted to sell this, maybe buy it for another farm. Maybe Court wants a little tractor or home farm maybe. they might do. I'll have a word with them, but I've already spoke to the dealership. They already have agreed. Repair, repaint, sell, repair. Mainly sell these because we just don't need them. Pallet for 497 quid. Doesn't even need repairing. 500 quid back. Right, here's where the big stuff is. 403. See, 10 grand back for it. And then this, 37 grand back, which isn't brilliant. But gets us just shy of that. And if we just quickly bring that, oh, 215. $160, so it's cost us 60 grand. But oh, hold on to your hats. $15 Deutsche Warrior, and you can't really see it at this point, but ooh, quite close on the old screen. Oh, that sounds nice, doesn't it? Look at all that. $186 horses, or 183, something like that, in a sort of matte jade green colour. Look at that. I think it might be a mod actually. I don't know if we've got any extra. It's got crop sensors already on it. Sounds amazing. In with the Warrior. Movement on it. I couldn't say no to it. Plus we needed something a little bit bigger for the for carting and stuff anyway. We can put steering wheels are quite high up actually towards you. Don't need that one. But look at it. Look at it. Ooh, yeah. It's not our field. Naughty. Right, what are we doing for time? A bit tight. This has got to go to the garden centre, so this gets a really good debut run out. Garden centre, right down the back, isn't it? Look at that, straight out of there with no problem. beautiful. Check the lights in this dark bit. Nice. Got a sort of throaty hum about it, hasn't it? Oh, I must ring up the land agent because we'd had some offers on our plots of land. Somebody was interested in buying a pair of them. Probably starting a let's play just like we did. Just look at it. What a tractor. Plus the other reason with the Massey, because it was apart from the fact that it takes ages to start up, it was about 40. Oh, alright, Hermione, lost your wheel. I was just thinking the other day actually what happened to the those little bits that happens now and again on the map. I thought they'd gone with the update. Lost my train of thought again. Second time in a video. Yeah, the Massey, it's about 45 hours, so once it hits 50 it needs a lot more repair and the value drops even more. So as good as it was for the short amount of time that we had it, it wasn't good for a long-term prospect. If it was going to about start costing us a lot more money to maintain, you want something that you really, really like. You've got to be in love with it if you're going to keep it after 50 hours, I think. Don't tell Court Farm now, I've got a feeling their John Deere's about 55, 60 hours. Where are we going with this garden centre? It's not far away, is it? Timing's going to come down pretty well actually for this. If, the big if, into this new patch of land here, if 40,000 litres is enough for the contract, otherwise I've got to do another run, and I think we will have to do another run. There's the bridge. The combine harvesters, I think nearly full, about 80 something, 90 odd percent. Bouncing away, not a problem. Love it. Oh, moment of truth. Also, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, feel free to hit that subscribe button, stay up to date with new videos as they're released. Come on, don't make me go and do another run. We are going to have to do another run. Ugh. 87, quite a lot needed. Oh well, I won't bore you with the video of that going backwards and forwards. I'll let you go now. But thank you so much for watching. On the next episode, at present, I think we're going to be tackling the huge vegetable harvest. Although I need to check, I need to get my barley out of the ground, don't I? Forgot that. We also need to get some grass cutting done as well. Maybe a bit of mowing sorting out before September, October, November. Yeah, we might be able to get a cheeky cutting again if we get another one. So there you go, I don't even know what's happening on the next episode yet. But until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. Horns a bit. That could do with a bit more balls in it, couldn't it? Yeah, terrible horn.